So this is just a quick lesson on how to play Well, Well, Well by John Lennon. As usual, my videos are aimed at musical theorists. If you want to know note names and everything like that, you're probably watching the wrong video. But it's just something I've been playing around with for a couple of years. That entire album's brilliant. Plastic Ono Band, probably my favourite Lennon era, really. And a great riff too, and took me and my dad a while to work it out, but it's something that we worked out together, so just thought I'd share it with everyone online too. So it's kind of, you're playing two notes really, but the note that's prevalent throughout the entire sort of riff, if you like, is the top E string, which is, that's going to be throughout everything you do. I don't use a pick for this, I just use my two fingers, well, finger and a thumb. And your first note is going to be the 4th fret on the G string, and the second note is the 2nd fret on the G string. So what we're going to be doing with that 4th fret on the G string there is just bending it up a bit. So if you can get that, then that gives you sort of half of it, so it's like. So what I'm putting on at the end there is just that same note again, and then you're sort of going down to your 2nd fret G string, and the 3rd note, the final note, is the 4th fret on the D string, so just below what you've been bending. So if you can get that, you're laughing. You just need to put in that top E then, which I sort of just put it in. It's hard to explain, you can't really teach where to put it in because I couldn't break it down, but if you can just hear it. So if I put that E in on that riff now, so it'd be sounding like, and you hear I let it ring. You gotta let it ring. And it's following what Lennon's doing with his vocal. So we're not changing any of the notes for this next part. You're literally going from the 4th fret on the D to the 2nd on the G to the 4th on the G. And back down again. So hopefully you've got that, so all together as we've just done. Now for the second phrase, you're kind of just coming back up in the same sort of pattern, but the extra note this time is the 2nd fret on the D string. And then when you're bending this first note that we came across, you're putting that E back in. That same riff, so. And to recap, it's 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, and then you're bending with the top E on the 4th fret on the G. And then you're coming back for that 2nd fret on the G string again. And then you're back to the beginning again, so if you've got this far, you've pretty much got it. And then repeat. You'll notice that sounded a bit different, and that's for no particular reason other than Lennon's timing. He's taking a bar or whatever it is out of that, so it's just, because I think he sings guilty, which kind of, you need to drop down to that next note quicker to match his vocal. And then he does a descending line to bring him into the chorus, if you like, which is just... So you're going to play a pattern on top of the pattern we've already looked at, if that makes sense. So you're looking at your 5th fret on your top E string, your 2nd fret on your top E string, your 5th fret on your B string, that'll be it, and your 2nd fret on your B string. Ignore that, I just got that wrong. 5th fret top E, 2nd fret top E, 5th fret B string, and then you're back into that first riff on that sort of bending note, and then I'm just going to that 4th fret G there, and then for the rest of the song it's just A and F sharp minor chords. So we go from it's really important though that when you get to those chords you don't just play them open and, you know, like I suppose a beginner would, like you've to use the palm of your hand and really deaden it. Lennon all the way through this album, really percussive rhythm guitar. You've to find a way of not completely killing off the ring of the notes, but certainly deadening them to quite a degree. So if I look at what I'm doing, I kind of deaden it and lift off, I suppose, but you just have to find your own way of doing that, you know. If you can differentiate between and, then you'll get it, no problem. So to recap, doesn't really change throughout the rest of the song, to be honest. So I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. If you do, if anyone is struggling, I realise I've just breezed through that, but I ain't got much time on me these days. If you do want any tabs or anything, I can type those up, put them in the comments for you, just let me know. But I hope you found that useful and enjoy playing it.